Wounded cragsman pushes himself back against the base of a tree, looking like a cornered beast as you approach. We was just trying to feed ourselves, he says. Bogs are all cracked and drained. Man can't find a new place to live without. He lunges for you with a crude blade, but Oddleaf pierces him with an arrow, and Ivor finishes him off with a quick swing of his axe. You thank them, and everyone moves on. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright. Let's do a little bit of this. Plus 2 range distance. Brook is now insane. The extra armor definitely helps. And the 2 break talents give him puncture. 20% to cost puncture, which he doesn't have. So now the question is, do we pump some of his other stats? I think we just increase the chance for puncture up to 30. Which could be nice. Or we give him more willpower, because the man definitely needs some willpower. But we can do that later. There's no rush. He has max stats everywhere, so now either willpower or talents is what it's going to be. He's injured for 6 days. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But we don't really rely on Mogur's strength anyway. He's there to take a bunch of armor damage and to keep going. So we're doing well.
Geirradr's Godstone is in the shadows ahead. His guidance would be a welcome gift.
The sight of Garo's Godstone in the center of the Old Wood surprises almost everyone. The Eastway Road surely minimized the Godstone's visitors, allowing lichens and ivies to cover it. Still, the surrounding area appears accommodating, except for the rather new and impassable rift in the ground just beyond the stone, and already your clansmen are sloughing off their packs. Consider what to do. Obviously, we're gonna clear away some ivy and inspect this thing. Known as the god of wise counsel and direction, Geirradr is accredited with all types of discoveries and good decisions. As you pull away large strands of ivy, Aleo reads aloud the tales inscribed. A young man came here 8 times in 8 days, seeking counsel on the matter of a young woman, who had pricked his heart. On the 8th of these days, when the young man's voice had become hard with the weight of his unanswered prayers, Geirradr cried aloud, saying to him, "She is not at my stone, fool boy. She lives where you live, sleeps where you sleep. She cannot love a man who is not there." As you think about the story, you discover a small nook in the stone. Inside is a lock of red hair, tied with sewn cloth. The clansmen go about their rituals with the Godstone, and are soon ready to move on. But up ahead, others have decided to make camp. You stifle a yawn, but look forward to some rest. So we picked up Brenna's Lock. 2 will, 1 will on rest, +1 to all talent ranks. There are those who carry summer with them wherever they go. Because everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. +1 to all talent ranks, 2 will, 1 on rest. I could see it on a mage. Maybe. Okay, so let's rest up. You found another cricket. How did I know? Because you always brought me crickets as a little girl. I know you're not here, Len. I'm dreaming. But I want so badly for it to be real. I failed you in Boersgard, and I'm sorry. You were strong. You didn't need to fire that arrow for me to know that. But like your mother, I couldn't tell you no. I wouldn't. You would have loved meeting Horseborn. I'm not sure what to think of them yet, but you'd be as bad as I'd leave around. Maybe you'd know what's going on between Juno and Ivan, too. I suppose there's still a few things I need to do around here. Is that what you've come to tell me? I will hold you inside my heart for strength. The vision of Alette's face changes to one of concern before a deep rumble pulls you from your dream.
Aim it. Run.
I've been here before, but not like this. An ancient tongue. I know the language. How is it you remain alive inside me? I'm no longer sure I can die. Troublesome. You've been hunting me. Such arrogance. I consume what parts of this world I can, but your use of a power that is rightfully mine is no longer tolerable. A memory enters your mind. You've spoken with the serpent once before. You should not be here, so nothing is yours. False. I am created by a god to become a god. It is you who should no longer be here. A mistake was made, but this is not your time. This is my only time, because of you. Everything shakes violently. Have I become so pathetic I cannot even consume you? Why must you consume me? I know of no other way. Everything I seek is just behind your thin shell of flesh, yet something keeps me from it. And if I kept you from it long enough, would you starve? Bringing gods back to life would be easier. You must have a weakness. And so must you. The others with me will find a way to stop you. The space shudders again. The others, could they be your end as well? But you control them all. You blink and the serpent catches your hesitation. So there is one you cannot control. He will be my salvation. I feel it too. We are both dying. No satisfaction in mutual destruction. Impatience has undone me. Frustrating to learn a solution too late. Space shakes horribly one last time. The serpent hisses just before a flashing light. Terrible pain rips through you both. The two of you shriek simultaneously, and your vision dims. What happened? Hush, Juno, you're safe now. I'll always keep you safe. Ivan, how did you do this? No big deal. Save your questions. We should get away from here. Yeah, no big deal. I just, one-shotted a god. Several humans and Varl wander out of the old wood to rejoin. Almost all look dazed, moving by rote rather than purpose. Not much different than you and the scant few left of the caravan. Abra pulls you aside. Look at us, Rook. There's not much to look at. Maybe that's what you mean. I couldn't do a damn thing to help. You have never seen the bar like this. We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all the ones missing are dead or just lost. I couldn't tell if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it. And the way Ivan threw lightning at it. I've never seen anything like that. And I've lived a damn long time. He must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped, then blasted open its sides to save her. He scared off as many clansmen as the serpent. I doubt that was his intention. And he almost burned the forest down around the rest of us. It was reckless, but would you have done anything less for that? Probably not, but those two have cost a lot of lives. That's true, but they've saved a lot as well. You both look towards Juno and Ivan. I don't know the first thing about spellweavers, but I get the feeling he's no ordinary mender. And Avalka being swallowed by a serpent and cut out with lightning? It sounded like one of Aleo's tales. How did she live through that? I don't know how any of us. He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through it. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. When Juno stands from the cart carrying her, clansmen recall old prayers and pull their children behind them. She takes in their frightened stares with grace, but beckons to Ivan to join her away from the caravan. The two menders are given privacy, but out of fear more than respect. Ivan shakes his horned head. I'm not sure where all this is leading, but these clansmen, what's left of them, aren't doing so good. I'll speak to the bigger families and try to calm them. While you're doing that, Ivor says, I'll see what I can find out from the menders. You find a few family leaders and do your best to assure them that things will calm down. Waterfalls, smashed towns, horseborn, giant snakes. You got no clue what's coming. Others shout their agreement, but he calls for them to be quiet. Neither do any of us, and that's the truth. So we stick to your banner. The others lose the fight in their eyes and nod.
There are signs of recent fighting all around Fiskivik. But it might provide a meeting ground for all who scattered when the serpent struck.
Days have passed since Ivan pulled Juno from the serpent. Though the menders are mostly back to their normal selves, the clansmen continue to keep their distance. I'm not sure I'm still cut out for this. We've lost a lot of people. We can't prepare for a giant snake busting up your camp. But these people depend on me. I gave them my oath we would get to Arbrain. Then keep going. From the moment you left Skogor, you knew everyone wouldn't make it, but the rest of you can. Besides, what else can you do? You'll stay alive, and as long as you do, these people are going to follow you. You keep saying you instead of we. Are you trying to tell me something? The giant Varl sighs. Juno and Ivan, they want me to join them. Join them where? They haven't filled me in on most of the plans, but they said I'm needed and that we're leaving the caravan. I'll need to talk to them about this. And here I thought I didn't have a father. Can I go if I finish my chores? You sigh. No doubt whatever they have planned will be dangerous, but sticking with you hasn't really been the safest route either. But we're almost to Arborite. And then what? The human capital full of Varl? And fearing war from the dredge? You do what you have to do, but that's no place for me. Before you can respond, Juvo and Ivan arrive. Her hollow appearance catches you off guard. Ivor told you of our plans? What he could. What's this all about? We are no longer good for the caravan. Our presence not only scares the clansmen, but puts them in real danger. Beyond that, the Serpent's attack has clarified our need to move quickly. Something we cannot do with all of you. But this caravan needs the three of you. I need you to help get those people to Arborite. That's not entirely true. We've been working on something Juno learned about at Geirradr's Godstone. That's right. Lend me your map. Confused, you hand your map to the Valka. She and Ivan hold it at the corners, while tracing patterns with spear and staff. The map glows faintly, and loose threads from her cloak and her tunic snake through the aged material. The image pulses. It looks alive. So our map updated itself, and we see that night is coming over the world. And we started off way over here in Skoker. The gods may be dead, but a few of their secrets remain. I've spoken about a darkness enshrouding the land, and now you bear witness to it on your map. The sky will soon reflect the truth shown here. Even the chasms opening across the land are displayed, but your path to Arborang is clear. Speed will be your ally now. With so for you, you should be able to outpace whatever comes your way. Is this all I need? I hear the concern in your voice, the doubt and fear, but you are more prepared than you know. Agreed, I've got more faith in your success than ours. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Or me? Ivan gives you both a weak smile and shrugs. Ivan's words are true, but we must succeed, all of us. What will assault you in Arborang will require every bit of your wits and strength to survive. And even then, you will perish if we do not succeed. How will I know if you succeed? You'll know because you'll still be alive. You must get to the capital. You must stay alive. No matter what occurs, hold out as long as you can. Hold on until the darkness breaks. Silence follows her words. It's prepared to leave. I should get the clan ready to head up the coast and west to Arborang. If you were anyone else, I'd stick around to help, but there's no one alive better suited to take care of these folk. You look at the giant Varl, who has been with you through so much. Till we see each other again, then. Depends on where we're going. I might like it there better than being around you. Two of you smile. Oh, and Rook, do everyone a favor. Clean yourself up. Depths, you're about to see your king. Looking down at your clothes and hands, you actually laugh and concede the point. Be well, Rook. You as well, Ivan. Ivor and Ivan find a small fishing skiff. The once clear water of the Bisca Bay is turning green and foul as the Varl hauls the vessel towards the receding tide. I'm sorry for the hardship that has become your life. Though it probably means little to hear it from me, you've done great work in making it this far. Continue to push hard for the capital. With luck, my small force will face and defeat the darkness before it reaches you. I hope our efforts will not be in vain. Then I hope luck is with you as well. Take care of Ivor. The Valka gives you a small smile before following the other two. You turn to the caravan. Everyone on your feet. We're pushing to Arborite.